All right, state of play, guys. So I made a video the other day, or like the other week, where I was talking about how much I hate modern gaming practices, and the fact that PS Plus was raised again for literally no reason. They wasn't getting any more content. There was literally nothing that they gave us, which has me still annoyed. But that's the landscape we live in. Everything's going up: houses, cars, children's dental plans, or something. And sanity is going down, which is strange because I was hoping with everything going up, sanity would go down. But guys, I'm going to give you a bit more of a positive video today, and I'm just going to be talking about the two state of play trailers that had my eye. So the first one's obviously going to be Spider-Man 2, and it's going to be Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 2. This game has been hyped up for the longest time. We got a teaser back in 2021, which had me super hyped. And on top of that, we've got so much gameplay. We got 13 minutes of gameplay. We also got some more stuff coming out. We got the release date, which is October 20th, and it's not changing, which is literally in about a month from now. And I pre-ordered the game, so I get to write all my midterms and then play the game. Tell me that's not exciting. I mean, once I lose my sanity writing them, then I'm going to go and get lost in the world of New York, which I've been to. But it'd be nice to go and see New York again. Because I played it in Spider-Man 1, and now we're going to be playing it again in Spider-Man 2 with two Spider-Men. You get to switch between the two, which is amazing. And before I actually keep going, I saw some people talking about how the game's only like 20 hours long and all that stuff. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. Miras don't give a damn if I can only get 20 hours a game. Some of my favorite games I've ever played are literally like an hour long, and some are much shorter. For example, I love Mega Man X4. I played that game basically every year at some point, and it takes about an hour to beat the whole game. The game is very short, but it's very good. Or something like Jack 3. Jack 3 is not that long compared to games nowadays. Back then it's long, but now when you run through it, it's probably like maybe 15 hours. Probably maybe even less, actually. And that's a game I actually really enjoy too. So it's all about the quality of the game. And also you have to talk about people talk about graphics and this and that. I find people who are obsessed with graphics are the same people who are obsessed with like a new shoe every month. You ever hear of those people in high school who buy new shoes every month? And they always like, yo man, I gotta get the latest Jordans and this and that. And you're like, bro, you're working a McDonald's job trying to buy shoes every month. Why don't you treat yourself to, something else? So that's where those people belong, in that category. Don't know what the fuck they talking about. But now, let's get to the good stuff. So, gameplay. The gameplay looks as crisp as ever. The gameplay is something that I really, really, really can't wait to get my hands on. Because right now I'm probably playing our Batman Arkham Knight in the background. And I really enjoyed that game. It's actually a lot of fun. So imagine I get to play that, but Spider-Man. That's like mind-boggling to me. And on top of that, we're getting Venom. The reason why we didn't get the symbiote in the last game is because they said they were saving the symbiote for something else. And guess what? Of course they save it for Venom, and they actually give the symbiote a full-on skill tree. Now, I've heard that you could wear the suits and get the symbiote powers, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. At least on the first playthrough, we are not doing that. The symbiote is staying on for me. Unless we also get the Raimi suit, which is... It's not my favorite symbiote edition, to be honest with y'all. I love the big white spider on the front and the back, and the Raimi seems kind of like it's shades of gray. I'm going to wear it, of course, when I get the game, but... yeah. I can't wait to get my hands on that. Oh, also, next aspect of the game, the traversal seems even more crazy. They're giving us the web wings. Because in the last game, we actually got a little teaser from about the web wings. Where it was like, Peter had this prototype or whatever, and then he said he never got it to work. And now, him and Miles get to use it again. And since the PS5 is so much more powerful than the PS4, you get to seamlessly go through different islands in New York. You get to see all the boroughs, you get to swing through it, and the fast travel is literally almost instant. Even the switching is almost instant between the two Spider-Men. Can you imagine that? You get GTA 5 with Spider-Man. That's insane. I cannot. I'm going to be streaming the crap out of that game. You have no idea. I'm going to be playing a lot of it. I will be, of course, gonna drop my own review. Not like a sophisticated, this game needs this to be a good game. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna tell you how I felt playing it, the story, my opinions on it, and that's gonna be my review. And I'll probably give it a rating out of 10, which I can feel like I'm gonna give it like a 9, but that's that's for future reference. So you guys got to keep track of that. And yeah, Insomniac always delivers, it seems, especially on Spider-Man. So I am thankful to the heavens we are getting this. And of course, the game's going to be about $90 for me. As I pay in Canadian, so it's going to be $90, which is, whew, I mean, wow. When you look at it, I guess with inflation, it kind of matches how much games usually cost, but still, when you see like you're forking over $90 for a pre-order, and I'm just about the launch title, I didn't even get the collector's edition. Wait, I gotta talk about the collector's edition. So I'm gonna put up on screen here again. I think I posted it like when I first saw the gameplay trailer, but let it sink in that you have a statue of Venom fighting two Spider-Men. Two Spider-Men. If these didn't sell out so fast, I would definitely just get the statue and just the game. I wouldn't want the whole collector's pack, just the statue and the game, and I'd be chilling with that. Because that looks amazing. Holy shit. I cannot wait to give that game a go. And, Spider-Man is one of those heroes and one of those, like, phenomena that I will always give time for, even in a video. So, I really hope that you guys can have a fun journey with me. I'm definitely going to stream it, if possible. I actually gotta iron out some stuff before I start streaming. But yeah, I cannot wait to get started. And you guys are probably going to enjoy the journey with me. I'm going to be like a whole level of nerd when I get this game. I'm going to be like, oh my god, they included this reference. Oh my god, there's that villain. Oh no, they have this Easter egg. Of course, I'm not a diehard fan, but I'll always know what's up and I'll get the general idea and I can help you guys, follow along. But you got to check out my streams, which will be, of course, updated in the future. And if it doesn't happen, I'll be very unfortunate. But I would like not just me to enjoy the Spider-Man journey, but everyone to enjoy it. You know what I mean? Now, on to our next project. So guys, Final Fantasy VII is a game that is iconic for many, many reasons. Of course, I've played the original, and some of my gameplay is a remake, actually. So I'm going to put it back on. I'm not playing Batman Arkham Knight right now, but I'm also going to put on Final Fantasy VII Remake again, because that's also a very good game. But I need you to understand how big Final Fantasy VII was. It literally is one of those games that really put JRPGs on the map in the Western world, and was there for a lot of people. So of course, when a remake is announced, of course people will get very excited. They will be like, "Oh my god, we're getting the same game I played 20 years ago, but under new graphics and this and that." But it gets better. On top of that, we are also going to be getting 3 parts, a trilogy. And of course, I won't spoil too much about what happened in the remake, even though it's been 3 years and most people should know. The stuff that happens in that game will surprise long-term fans. It'll definitely put a face on new fans. But of course, me, who is rather familiar with the game, for the most part, I don't remember every single detail. It kind of comes back here and there. But Rebirth looks like they're putting full gas, full throttle all the way into the game. And I cannot wait. We getting new summons. Of course, the summons were in the original game, but they are much better looking and much more flair. Like a traditional Final Fantasy game. Like a Final Fantasy game. I say 7. My gosh. And on top of that, the gameplay from Remake was really well done, in my opinion. I enjoyed it thoroughly. But for Rebirth, they look like they took it and said, we have a great combat system. Why don't we just up it and make it even better? And that's exactly what they did. And I am so happy. Like in the Summer Games Fest, Cloud does that one combo, which has me like, what? Oh my gosh. And don't get me started on the story. The story has so many layers that we're going to get through. But the best part is, we don't know what they're going to do with the story. Because it's not even a retelling. It's a different interpretation of the story. Which I'm actually glad that they decided to do a different interpretation rather than tell the same game. Because a remake, you can take old stuff and put it on, but you can also make it better, or you can tell a brand new story, which is what I am very, very happy that they did. You know, I like to try new stuff. This is exactly what we're doing. And before we keep going, let me tell you that collector's edition for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is just perfect. If I wasn't so broke, and if I wasn't, working minimum wage, and I had some money and some bots, I would have gotten this collection. Hands down. That one and the Spiderman 2-1 are just, I would love to have those statues. So, in case you guys want to enter me in any contest to get it, I am all ears. And also I'm all fingers, because I'm going to be tapping controller buttons. Something along those lines. Woo-wee! And something else I really want to go into is the fact that there's another game after this. And I won't actually say what's in Rebirth that I've seen, because you guys can go look it up for yourself. I'm just going to talk, generally speaking today, how happy I am about seeing this stuff. But we're getting another part, which means it's going to be even more insane. We already have so many characters that we're going to be playing as, and then we're going to be doing more stuff with those characters, and we're visiting some very iconic locations. You cannot tell me this is not going to be one of the best games ever. Like, I am so ready. Like, I've mentally been preparing to get this game. Also, pre-orders are up, but I'm going to wait a little bit, even though we got the release date, February 29th of next year. However, I would prefer to... That's my cat's, by the way. The cat's just meowing in the background. Give me a second. Sorry, the cat just decided to interrupt me. He's a special one. But yes, we have the release date all set to go. So I'm definitely going to pre-order it probably about a month in advance. Just because I have faith this game's going to be really good. And I'm a big fan of the remake. So of course I'm a big fan of this as well. And then we have to wait another few years for another part. But PlayStation fans are eating good tonight. Of course, this does not justify the sales price in PS Plus, but this is a side of gaming that we have to, I say we should appreciate more. Because even with really good games, people will tend to be very nitpicky and focus on very negative stuff. Sometimes it's to blow up, and sometimes it's just to get some traction and get discussion going, which is exactly what this video ended up doing. But I really am excited for new stuff. And, I hope you guys get to play the journey with me while I also comment on other retardations that I see out and about. But, guys, remember, State of Play was on, and I am 100% on board. Hopefully, I'll be able to stream both those games to you guys. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will be much later on, but Spider-Man, gonna work on some stuff and make sure I can get everything ready to go. But if you enjoyed that video and you enjoyed me having, more off-the-cuff fun like this one, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow my socials down in the description below. And remember, guys, gaming isn't always bad. There's also some good sides. Peace.